Okay, this is very special stuff. This has never happened before in the history of my show. I just want to let you know. It's Sunday afternoon. I get a DM from Khamzat Shemaev. I'm not even wearing my usual clothes here, but when the wolf says he wants to speak, you run to your office and you speak. Khamzat, assalamu alaikum, my brother. How are you?
Good brother. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for doing this. You have been in the news a lot over the past week, so I'd love to ask you your opinion on everything that has transpired. First of all, are you fighting on September 10th against Nathan Diaz?
Like I know, yes, but they told me like 10 September I'm gonna fight. We'll see. Come on, brother. Come on. Come on. 1 second. Thank you, brother. You're a legend, brother. Yes, brother. Don't drink too much, brother. Yes.
So, what do you mean we will see?
Yeah, but I like I still don't believe that guy gonna come and show up. That skinny boy. We'll see what's happening. I'm just wait. I'm ready for 10 September. Doesn't matter who I am. Like I'm trained. I said if he wanna fight 84, don't need to cut his last fight. Just show up. I can fight 84, 93 with him. That doesn't matter.
Have you
That's
been
I
given
wanna
a
fight that.
contract?
Yeah, I have the contract, but I don't know what they do. What he did. I don't know if he signed already or not. Are
I
we
think he's
ready?
in. I think he's in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That will fight. I will fight with that guy.
Were you surprised when you were offered this fight?
Actually, yes, but I never was like when my manager told me like it's done. I said that's good. That's perfect for us. Make money, make good names. Like the guys going out. Actually, I like everyone think Nate speak like Nate or Nick. His name I don't know which one is
Nate.
that. Nate, yeah, Nate. He says like he don't likes me. I don't like him too. Like this type of kind of. I like that guy. I grow up on him. Like I was in school when he was fighting in the UFC. It's like amazing to fight that guy, and I like it. Because like you see in there like in the movies, it was for me. UFC was like when I was young, like movie. That they were gonna get there. I just gonna see that only. Now I'll fight with that guys when I was watching. American like guys from Cheshire. I watch them.
It's
Now
crazy.
fight with them. Yeah,
Are you
it's
surprised
nice.
that the UFC wants you to fight him in his last fight? What appears to be his last fight on his contract?
No, I'm not surprised. They talk about that for a long time, like 1 year. Like more than 1 year. Maybe the Diaz and you. I said I'm always open for that fight. For me, no problem. But his respect for that guy, he took that fight. He knows I'm younger and hungry. Like I'm going up and take my belt, and the guy show up and fight with me. He's respect for him.
You posted a picture of you at his funeral. Do you
Yeah,
do you feel like you are being, pretty much picked by the UFC to end his career on a bad note? Do you like this position? Do you feel comfortable with this position?
yeah. Why not? But for me, it actually doesn't matter. If they will give me Kamaru Usman, I will do the same thing. Like but for me, it doesn't matter. The guys just fight, fight. He's still dangerous. He's like he fight to last second. And I'm happy he's fighting with me. He's one of the legends, like one of the speaking, like everyone speaking like gangster, gangster. Now I'm gonna show who's the gangsters, like I told that before. We Chechnya, we from Chechnya, we grow up on the war and we eat the gangsters for breakfast.
But you respect Nathan.
Of course, you have to respect all the guys who are fighting on the top, like on Nate and his brother. They're always going in the war. The tough guys. We don't take it from them.
I don't know if you look at these things, but you're a huge favorite. He's a massive underdog, according to the odds makers. Do you think that that is fair? Do you think they got the numbers right?
Who cares about that? I don't. For me, it doesn't matter. You know, when I was beginning in my career, I was fighting one guy like 8-0. He was world champion or something like that. Like some guys from my country as well. Like they writing, the guy gonna beat you. And when you're going up, like 11-0. Like now everyone's like saying, oh, you're gonna win the fight. But Diaz lost his fights. That's why I think he's underdog. If it
How do you
was like on the winning streak, it has to be like then maybe they're gonna be, you know, 50-50. There are people gonna think like, oh, he's also in good shape. Now everyone talking the guy's like old and this shit, like, but he's still the fighter. Fighting is dangerous. I'm just happy to fight for that guy.
and it's 25-minute fight, right? It's a main event. You've never gone past the third round. How do you feel
Yeah,
about that?
I mean, doesn't matter, bro. Who cares about that? Just fight. If you fight 1 minute, if you fight 25 minutes, 1 hour, then doesn't. I don't care. He's the human. I'm the human. I gonna go in the world like somebody gonna get killed.
It seems, at least to me and a lot of people, because he didn't re-sign with the UFC gave him the toughest matchup, and that's you,
Yeah.
so that he loses in his last fight. Do you feel any kind of pressure whatsoever to kind of finish the job here for the UFC? Because they have picked you to, in my opinion, give him his toughest test on his last fight. This is not a coincidence. You know that. You're a very smart guy. Do you feel like you
Yeah.
need to do the job for them, so to speak?
I do my job. They do their job. I do my job. If they give me someone, I'm gonna go in and smash that guy. And for me, no pressure. I fight. Like I'm happy to fight. Like always. I said like Gilbert Burns was like the one of the guys. Like his style is like so hard for me to fight because he's short. He's grappler. I'm wrestler and boxer, but I can't fight. My boxing is going better when his guys is like taller like me, not short. But I took that fight. I win that fight. Now I fight with that guy. It'll be more easy for me to fight with this guy. You seen I knocked out that Jared Mercer. I was bigger than Gilbert, but Gilbert was like different style. That's why it was hard to fight with him. And Diaz will be easy for me because he's like taller than Gilbert. And I hope one day I fight again we get Gilbert as well. I was like a little bit stupid on that fight, just going forward. It doesn't work my footwork and didn't show my real boxing skills.
Have you watched it again, that fight?
No, my coach want I gonna watch that fight, but I doesn't want to watch. I want to fight
Why don't you want to watch it?
because I want to fight with him again.
So you're unhappy because, afterwards, I think a lot of people gave you props because we got to see you dig down deep, but there were some people who were like, oh, maybe he should have lost. Maybe
No,
he's not as good.
everyone's saying like he did good takedown defense. I took him down easy. Like when I left him come up, when I dropped him down, then like my eyes like now I had to knock him out. If I dropped him one time, he would go down after my right hand. Like all the fight, I forget the time or rounds. Like last round, my coach come to me, don't fight with him like in streets. And that I understand. Like now how to do something different. But I win my fight. Like I pressure me all the time. Now my fight with Diaz. After that, I hope I fight with Usman or somebody else. If Leon wins the fight, I fight with him as well.
Have they told you you beat Nathan Diaz September 10th? You are getting a title shot 100%?
But if I want to wait, who's winning the fight? Like Usman and Leon, I gotta fight with that guy. So if I don't need to fight with the Diaz. I
Right.
fight for that for funny. It's funny
Okay.
for me to fight with that guy.
They told you could
And
have waited for the winner.
yeah, if I want to wait, like this is gonna take long time. Usman fight one time in 1 year now.
Right.
He has everything. He has money. He's pound number one. That's why he wanna wait. Like it takes long time. He doesn't wanna lose his belts. And everyone is now I coming for them hungry, younger, and them. Like I'm almost all of the guys like from top 10 years younger than them. You know, and they know what's gonna happen if they fight with me.
Who do you think wins that fight, Usman or Leon?
I think 50-50 because like me and Lau with Leon was also like good defense. He trained a lot of wrestling, I think. But I give a little bit more for Usman because he's smart fighter. He's not like he's not that skills good like crazy good guy, but yeah, he's smart. He do his work smart as well, you know. Because he's older than us, he been a long time in this game now. That makes you smarter, you know. Like when you go long wars, like he did how many fights? Like the fights in 5, 6, and he knows how to fight in five, like he do, you know, smart.
Before,
I'm hungry. Like when I come in, take his head off. It don't
I'm.
take like 25 minutes.
Are you
So
hoping that Usman wins so that you could be the guy to beat him?
yes, of course. Because if Leon wins, I don't think he will be pound number one. They're gonna change Easy or somebody else there up there. I wanna fight pound number one to beat that guy to make me close to pound number one. Defend the title or going up and take the title. They're gonna make me pound for pound. Yeah.
And before they offered you Diaz, was there any talk of you versus Colby?
No, I don't know what's happening with Kobe. He don't talk and he don't tweet and nothing. You know, like he disappeared. I think he wanna make money and with the see what is that? What's happening with him and Jorge or something like that? He wanna make money there. I think so. I don't know what's going on.
Because there was some talk of you guys fighting on ABC on big network television. Dana White had said that after your Gilbert Burns fight that he
Yeah,
wanted to match you guys up.
actually, for me, it's better to fight that guy. But if he don't show up, what are you gonna do? I don't come. I can't go home to him like to fight with him if he don't come to the cage
Why is it better? Why is it better to fight him?
because he's like better fighter than Diaz now. Diaz smaller than him, like not that he's not a top 10, I think,
Hmm.
in my division. Like he just the toughest guy, one of the toughest guy in the UFC and the famous guy. You know, it makes me more famous when I beat him and make some money as well.
Are you getting paid more for this Diaz fight than you've ever gotten paid before?
We will see. I don't know. If actually I don't care so much about that shit. You know, like I'm happy what I have now.
Pay-per-view
Yeah, we will
points?
see. If they give that, I will be happy.
You guys deserve it. Both of you deserve it.
I hope so.
That would be nice. And are we staying at 170 for now? It seems like you're sticking with 170 at least for the time being. You're talking about Usman, Leon after this one, so no more 85 for now.
Or like after Diaz, maybe I'm gonna go up. If Usman wanna wait long time, maybe I'm gonna go up to 84 and fight somebody there because I want to take both belts.
What do you think of Izzy's performance earlier this month?
He's doing his job, you know. He makes his money. Now he's the champ. You don't need to like do the crazy things just to win.
Hmm. And
Just
by the way,
need to win the guy.
so you don't think it's he's being criticized for his performance. You don't think it's necessarily fair.
I don't know what's happening with him last time. He fights better before. Now maybe he's not that hungry, you know. He's driving like crazy cars and the shit has a lot of money and it makes some people they change, you know. When you're hungry you fight crazy and like he did before. And now I don't know. He just make the points and win the fights. It's boring.
Are you hungry?
Of course, brother.
And where are you now?
I'm out on the streets with the guys.
In which country? What's up, guys? Salam alaikum.
We're in Sweden. Tomorrow we're flying to Spain. There I will be like 6 weeks, 2 weeks before the fight. I will be there till 2 weeks before. And we'll do training camp there.
And
We are gym in Spain.
the new All Stars, right?
Yes, we will be there.
And no issues with visa or anything like that to come to the
No,
US.
I had the visa. I had everything. We'll see what's happening. I don't know.
Okay. And you signed your contract for Diaz, right?
Yeah, we have the contract.
Okay, great. And last two things for you. Yesterday was a bit sad to see Alex lose like that. You know, he's such a legend, Hall of Famer. I know that you're very close to him. I'm just wondering, what were your feelings when you saw him in that fight Saturday night?
Feels bad. really bad. Like that guy is so nice guy. He helped us a lot, you know. Like when I become the fighter I am. If maybe if not Alex being and living in Sweden, but being that good fighter, maybe I didn't start MMA. You know, maybe I didn't show up in the UFC. The guys now, all the guys from Sweden who fight it, you know, like he also thanks Alex because of him. We on the top, you know, we fight in the a lot of different UFC, and we are like from Sweden, 5, 6 guys in the UFC. And before Alex was almost nobody there. Uh, when he fight John Jones, everyone's like become a crazy. Everyone start training MMA, and he's the for us. He's always be the champion. He didn't get the belt, but he's the champ for us.
I agree. How do you think it ends up on September 10th? How does the fight play out, in your opinion? How do you envision it playing out, you and Diaz?
Actually, I don't know, but I just go in and smash his face. If we'll be striking, I'll knock him out. And if he's going down, go submit him or smash his face and let him tap. We'll see, whatever. For me, it doesn't matter. Yeah, sure. I know how like some game plans and that shit, you know, like ask the Iron, ask my coaches, like never talk about what I'm gonna do in the fight. I just train what I coach training in my trainings. If he says when we spot, take him down, I take him down. He says jab, move, and do this thing. I listen to him and do that things. Then I go to the fight, do exactly the same I did in the sparring. And sometimes he said all the time, take him down, submit him. Like then I understand I have to do it in the cage as well when I come to the fight. You know, this is my game plan. But we don't see it like he does like that, he does this, and he jabs like this and this shit. You know, I don't believe that like game plan and this shit. You fight like you fight. You know, in the fight happen everything. You get one shot, knock you out.
How many rounds, though, do you think, in your mind?
1 round, 2 rounds, we'll see.
Okay. Will Darren be in your corner again?
We'll see. I hope so. He's in Sweden as well.
Okay.
He
He's
come
doing
to
all
the.
right?
He's doing good. He's on hotel now in Western.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you doing this, Hamza. Anything else you want to say? It's rare to get an opportunity to talk to you. So obviously this was a massive deal, huge news, and unexpected to speak to you this evening. I appreciate you doing this. Anything you want to
Okay,
say
then.
to the people out there, to Nathan, to the fans,
What
anyone
I
at
gonna
all?
say? Nothing better. Just I win when that's the one thing was like in my head. Like when I win my fight, I win the fight last fight, but it was tough fight for me. Everyone was happy, you know, like he's talking about he didn't finish that guy. You know, the guys was number 2, one of the toughest guy. Like he drops the like he almost win against the Usman as well. You know, knocked him down almost. You know, and I didn't work. It didn't did my job. You know, like how to do it. I didn't listen my coach and. The guys, I make him famous. The guy was a nothing, you know. Before me, I make him famous, and he lose. He lost the fight. He was more happy. I was angry that for that fight. I win that fight. I was angry because I didn't finish that guy. And I don't understand some guys like Gilbert become happy when he lost his fight. You know, that's going everywhere, doing interviews and this shit. You're gonna fight with him again. Yes, we're gonna fight, whatever. Yeah, fight with him whenever he wants. But he never will be champ because if you're happy when you lost the fight, you never will be champ. I win my fight. I was like 1 month angry on me and when training, everything. My coach always told me like, now let that go. It's like you win your fight. It's no problem. You're gonna fight with him again. You know, these things I don't understand. Like he going around and do interviews. I'm gonna fight with him again. If you want, he said like 5 rounds, he will like what he said like in 5 rounds I can win that fight. If you say like look at him last seconds or last minute on the fight, if he can't fight like 5 rounds. Why he look at the camera? I was like on the time, on running from me. I was running on after him like 1 2 minutes, last 2 minutes. I was tired. If it was 2 more rounds, I would finish him. That things I wanna say. I didn't give that somebody interview and this shit. I think you first
I appreciate it.
after that.
Do you
But
feel like a lot of people started to doubt? Like, were you annoyed by the commentary afterwards, after that fight?
yeah, everyone was happy, and I don't understand. Like when some people lose, why they happy? I don't understand that thing. Like everyone say, "Oh, Gilbert did good. Gilbert did good. He's good. He's good." Yes, he's fucking good. He was in the UFC. Like how many years he was in the UFC? I started with MMA on 5 years ago. I come from nowhere. I come from fucking streets. Like I didn't did something professional. That wrestling for me was like hobby. I was working on the security. I was sometimes wrestling and become like Swedish champion. Come my one friend. He's sitting here. He said to me, "Come to MMA." 5 years ago, I started MMA. Now I'm top 3. I smashed that guy, and everyone's talking about. I'm also human. Like everyone's thinking like I'm some robot. Yes, I speak hard. I speak hard with the eye. Like when I go to the press conference, I can smash that guy because I think I can smash him. That's why I say like that. You have to do it. And otherwise, I doesn't want to sit there and like say I'm humble guy here or something like that. Just want to sit there. It's no, you don't make money like that. You don't do your job good. People doesn't want to watch that shit as well.
Does it
I
blow
do
your mind
everything.
that you've become
But
so famous, so popular in such a short amount of time? Like, is it almost sometimes hard to even comprehend how fast this has happened for you?
yeah, that's hard actually. But this yeah, in the gym now, a lot of people coming and destroyed my training while I just doing my pads, somebody jump up, like, can make two picture, brother. I come from Australia, I come from UK, I come from there. Like every day, like some crazy people jump. Yeah. One time, like some crazy guy that jump, I want to fight Hamza Chimaev. What the fuck you want to fight with me?
Right.
It's like different crazy things happening now because I'm one of the famous guy in the UFC.
It's true. You are.
Wherever I go, the people calling for like, yeah, it's crazy. It's
Do
hard.
you remember when you trained with Logan Paul when he came to the gym?
I didn't train with him actually. We was the same match, and he was there, and he did with one amateur guy. I was a professional that time, 2-0 or something. He didn't want to spar with me or other guys who is professional. He chose one guy who's amateur. He don't train anymore at the guy as well.
Oh, wow.
Nobody knows him. He was like, and he did with him like 50-50 on the sparring. And he left after that. I didn't know who he was that time.
Okay.
Now he gets better. His brother also gets better in the boxing. Like he trains like professional now. It's funny to watch that guys as well. Maybe one day fight with them as well.
Wow, the sky's the limit for you. It's unbelievable to see what's happened. It's crazy also because like you have someone like Shavkat who's doing really well, but I think
Yeah,
for some reason you've connected with the audience in a way that very few have. I don't know if there's something that you think there's a reason for. Maybe the first 2 fights happened so quickly, but it's incredible to see what's happened. And now you're main eventing a pay-per-view against Nathan Diaz in his last UFC fight, at least for now. That's a pretty huge spot to be in, my friend.
yeah. That's funny. That's funny. That cool. It's happy for that. Yeah, Shafkat doing good as well. He's going good now. Well, he has like 15-0. I don't know if 15. I don't know how much he has. Like everyone speak about him. That he's doing good. In number 10 or something like that.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. Yes, if he comes up, I'd fight with him as well. But he's long away from me. He has to fight Gilbert. He has to fight somebody else, like from top 5. And he wins the fights. I'm ready for that. Actually, if I'm like, yeah, if UFC want to fight with him, I want to fight today. Gonna fight with him. No fuck his shit. I know that guy like choose my opponents.
Right.
If I'm healthy, if I'm happy, I fight always.
All right. Well, next up is September 10th. Best of luck to you. The world is waiting for this one. Very excited, and I hope it happens. It sounded like you were a little bit hesitant about thinking it would happen or not. Maybe you think he's not going to show up. I think he's going to show up. I think it happens.
I hope so. I gonna train for that 100% like I do always, and we'll see. We'll
All right.
see
All right, my
what he
friend.
is gonna do.
Good luck to you.
If he not show up, I wait for his brother.
I think he'll show up. I think he wants to get out of there, so he has to show up.
Oh, that's good. I hope so. Okay.
All right. Good luck to you, Khamzat.
Okay,
All the
bro.
best.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.